Spring is the season that wakes me alive, and fall is the season to contemplate life. Oh, yeah. I don't know what is it exactly in this time of year that makes the melancholy me reappear. Oh, yeah. Back and forth through dark roast coffee, salt, mist, and sea, sand and amber trees. 'Cause it still feels like summer, but it's soaked in nostalgia slowly. All the leaves, they're turning brown.
Hello everyone, and welcome back for another video. If you are new here, my name is Courtney, and my twin sister Ashley and I share this YouTube channel together. So in today's video, we are outside again, but today I am weeding my garden and planting some veggies. Now before we get way into this video, I just want to say this is the veggies that I'm showing you now is not the only ones that I'm going to be doing. I am going to be doing more, just not in today's video. But I did plant some seedlings a while back, and we had some beautiful weather for a while, and then all of a sudden, when you live in the Northeast, here comes some snow and frost and all of that. So it completely killed my little seedlings, and I had so many going, and I was so proud. But I mean, whatever's done is done. You can't go back in time, right? But we're also going to be planting in some planters. We're going to do some flowers, and I'm going to show you guys some new cushions that I got from Five Below. So if you need some outside motivation, then this is definitely the video for you. I will pop in and out when needed. Let's get into weeding this garden so we can plant some veggies. Also, I'm going to show you which ones I'm planting today in today's video. You guys, this tree stump almost took me out, but I won. But if I had to guess how much it weighed, it was probably about 3,000 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. But it was pretty hefty. We are almost done here weeding the garden. Let me know if you've been a subscriber for a while. If you're liking the whole split screen to where it's like, oh, currently this is what I'm doing, but here I am a couple steps ahead. So it's like both of the scenes in one instead of sitting there for like, I don't know, 15 minutes watching me do just one section at a time. It's both of them together. So let me know how you like in the whole split screen thing. I think it's kind of cool, but some people might find it annoying or hard to concentrate. But again, just let me know. We are almost done here, and then we're going to get into planting. We have some tomatoes, some eggplant, we have cabbage and some peppers and stuff like that. So can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so what we're planting over here is different varieties of different tomato plants. I got the little yellowy orange ones, mostly on the yellow side. kind of like cherry tomatoes. They're very, very good, very sweet. If you have not tried them and you like tomatoes, I definitely say go for it. They are so good. And we got the husky cherry tomatoes, which I've never purchased the husky ones before, so I'm wondering how big they will get. I'm hoping they're like big enough to where they're not slipping and sliding when you're trying to like cut them up. But usually I don't even cut them up. I literally eat tomatoes like apples. The big ones, I just munch right into them like an apple. The little ones, I'll pop like 5 in my mouth at the same time. I absolutely love tomatoes, and so doesn't my oldest. So we always fight over when they first start coming in who gets them. Usually she wins because she's the child, but they come out so good every year. I purchased mine from, if you're wondering, I purchased all of my veggie plants that you're going to see in today's video from Lowe's. I purchased my regular floral plant from Walmart, but you will see those a little later on in this video. So I just wanted to quickly explain. Oh, that purple one up here to your left, the closest one to our left that's standing up right there, that is a purple tomato, which we have never tried, heard of, seen, or anything. And Matt wanted to try it out really badly, even though he barely even eats tomato. He doesn't even like them, but I think it was the fact that it was purple that he wanted to try them. And so I was like, why not? Let's go for it. We did get this really cool pack from Walmart last year. I'm pretty sure we purchased it from Walmart last year. It was like the middle of summer, and it was a variety pack of different types of tomato, like cherry tomato plants. There was like this chocolate one and all these other weird names, and I have to say every single one of those was really good, but my favorite was the little yellow ones that you see me purchase today, where it's just the yellow ones, and what was the other one? I can't remember the name of it. That's why I didn't get it, but I knew for sure I wanted the little yellow ones because they were the best ones out of that pack. They're more on the sweeter side. So just want to explain that really quickly. And here is some sweet peppers. They're not spicy or anything. They're going to be red and green, even though it doesn't technically matter. Just pick up a pepper plant, and the longer it sits on the plant itself, the more it will change the color. So it will obviously go from the green to the yellow to the orange and then to red. So it honestly does not matter what the pepper plant says. It will just change shades the longer it sits on there, if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, so let's plant these peppers so we can move on to planting the cabbage that I purchased. If you're liking this video so far, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And also, I wanted to say I am going to be planting some cucumbers, even though they tasted really weird last year for some reason. I've never had that happen. I have had 3 summers of this garden, and it's never happened before. So we're going to do some, not peppers, cucumbers, but we're going to do some cucumbers. I also want to do some summer squash, some broccoli, and green beans, and a few other things. We're probably going to extend the garden a little bit more on the right hand side, but time will only tell. And here is my one lonely eggplant. My littlest one wanted to grow it, so I said, yeah, let's do it, throw it in. I've never grown it before, but it seems pretty easy. But anyways, let's get into planting the cabbage. Okay, you guys, yes, I used a ruler to measure out the cabbage, and that's because I've never planted cabbage before, and I wanted to make sure that I gave enough spacing between each plant to let them grow. The recommendation on the back of the little information card for these was a minimum of 18 inches apart, and I think it was 24 maximum, or like the best or whatever. So I wanted to make sure that I had that. I never really had success so far in my garden with summer squash or zucchini or anything anything like that. And I think it might be because I did not separate them apart like enough between each other. So I don't know if it was sucking too much nutrition from one plant to another. So I just wanted to throw it out there. Yes, I did use a ruler. I also wanted to throw out there to make sure you do your research before you start your garden. There's so many ways to start a garden and have your own garden, but I also wanted to say make sure you do your research as in what can be planted next to what. So you want to make sure that the two plants that you're putting together, one's not going to suck nutrition from the other, or the other one's not going to give leeway to pests and absolutely kill another plant that can't control pests, if you know what I mean. So just make sure you do your research on it. This is just the way that I garden and has been working for me for the past couple of years. Some people don't like to use Makerover. People like to do completely organic. Like I said, there's so many different ways to do your own garden. This is just the way I do it, and I'm just showing you guys how I do it. And if you are okay with that, then that's great. If you're not, I completely understand. So let's get into cleaning out this planter here. I actually got this planter from Ashley. She no longer uses it at her house, so this is going to be my second summer using it. Last year I grew lettuce in it and it did absolutely great. Now my problem with this is I'm putting romaine in here. The reason why I put romaine in here is because they like to attract a lot of pests. Also, I put them in here because I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, they're not supposed to be in full sun, but this is like a full sun area, and I'm just crossing my fingers, you guys, that this does a-okay over here, even though it's in the sun. My whole backyard is complete sun. I don't have like any shade back here unless I built it or, put an umbrella in, if you know what I mean. So I'm crossing my fingers on here, but I didn't put it in the regular garden because, like I said, pests. I did not want it attacking my tomatoes and my peppers when I put in like green beans and stuff like that. So that's why I put them over here in their own little thing, because if they're gonna go after something, they're gonna go after each other and not ruin the rest of my plants. So yeah, now I'm gonna go right into the haul for you guys to see what I purchased at Walmart and Five Below. So these beautiful, they look like magenta or pinky on camera, but they're more purple and a little darker. These beautiful snapdragons came from Walmart. They were $8.94 a piece or something like that. $8.97 a piece, and I had to save them. It wasn't really what I was going for, but that is okay. I just seen how much they wanted to get out of these planters because they were way too small for the plant, and you seen they were root bound, completely growing out of the bottom, and I was like, I need to save these plants. I'm bringing them home and we're gonna save them. Plus you got this whole bundle for only $9. You can't go wrong with that. And they ended up turning out beautiful anyways. Now here are the two cushions that I purchased from Five Below. I love that they're reversible and that they have a hanger, so when the summer season is over, I can go ahead and hang them up in the shed and they won't get lost or dirty. The reason why I only purchased two is because the two end chairs at the heads of the table are two different types than the ones that are on the sides of the table, and the ones at the end of the table need cushions on them, or else you're not going to be sitting comfortably at all in the seats. The ones on the sides don't need one. They were built that way. But I'm wondering if I should go and grab 4 more of these just so it looks more bright and summery over here, or should I just save my money and just call it a day and not really worry about it? They are like the cheapest that I've seen, around 4 cushions, because they were only $5 a piece. But again, they are reversible, they have a handle, and they are bigger than like your standard ones you've seen around, if you know what I mean. So anyways, let me know down in the comments if I should get 4 more to brighten up this space when you see the like overview at the end. But now we're going in, taking out the dead plants, getting all the excess dirt off of them to put in the planter. And now we're going to plant these beautiful snapdragons in here. I do later on go grab some dirt and finish filling in the rest of the planter. But yeah, let me stop talking. Let's join some music and you guys can watch me garden. I don't know if you guys could tell in some of these clips, I was trying so hard to get my tripod to stand up, but the wind was so bad the days I was recording this, and in between the days as well. We've been getting so much rain and so much wind here. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, it's a good thing. We absolutely need it, but it's like, what the heck, man? I'm trying to record a video and give you guys good overviews of everything, and it's just been so cloudy and rainy. But right after I was done recording this part of the video, like my ending reviews, it literally started raining right after that. And in the morning of this video, it rained, and days between it, it's just, like I said, it was crazy. So I'm hoping I edited it good enough to where you guys couldn't tell where I had to chop it to, not show you my tripod falling a million times. But yeah, so once we are all done showing you an overview of, these are my strawberries. That's why I did not pick them out, if you were wondering. So I have a bunch of them growing so far, and I'm so happy, and it's just going to keep going and going from there. You just got to learn to control them to stay in their area, because they're very invasive, so they will grow anywhere. But now that we are all done watering this garden, it's weeded and planted in, I'm going to show you an overview of the two planters here. Aren't they so pretty? Let me know if the purple on purple is too much, like the purple planters and the purple flower is way too much, or if it's good enough and summery and it matches the two what are those things called? Cushions. And if I should purchase more cushions for this area, because I'm really thinking about it, but I just don't want it to be too much like going on. But first, let me quickly say goodbye. So thank you guys so much for choosing my video to watch today. I hope you enjoyed it and it inspired you to get some gardening done or some picking up of your backyard. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on any more content. Share this video around if it gave you a little bit of motivation or entertainment or anything like that. But until next time, guys, bye.